Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into the controversy surrounding General Hospital star Nancy Lee Grahn, who has found herself at the center of heated discussions once again. From her bold remarks about Donald Trump to the backlash from her social media antics, there are even whispers that her time on the show may be coming to an end. Is this just another round of internet drama, or is Grahn really on the chopping block? Let's break it all down. Nancy Lee Grahn's future at General Hospital in jeopardy? Rumors have been swirling that Nancy Lee Grahn, who has played Alexis Davis for nearly 3 decades, may be on the verge of being fired from General Hospital. Speculation suggests that her outspoken political views, particularly her negative comments about Donald Trump and the Republican Party, may have finally worn thin on the higher-ups at ABC. Executive producer Frank Valentini reportedly may not be able to tolerate the controversy any longer. For years, Grahn has been a vocal critic of conservative politics, often taking to social media to share her unfiltered opinions. While her fans appreciate her candor, her detractors argue that she has crossed the line too many times, affecting the network's reputation. If Grahn were to be let go, it would mark a significant shift in General Hospital's landscape. She has been a staple of the show, evolving from a strong-willed attorney to one of the soap's most complex characters. But could her off-screen personality be overshadowing her on-screen legacy? While nothing has been confirmed, one thing is clear: Grahn's latest controversy has reignited the debate over whether actors should separate their personal beliefs from their professional lives. Will this be the moment that ABC decides to part ways with the actress, or will she weather the storm once again? The long-standing debate, Nancy Lee Grahn's career versus her outspoken nature. Nancy Lee Grahn is no stranger to controversy. Despite her popularity as Alexis Davis, she has had her fair share of clashes with both fans and the industry. A decade ago, Grahn found herself in hot water after making a controversial comment about Emmy-winning actress Viola Davis. The backlash was swift, and she eventually issued an apology. But even after that, she continued to be one of the most politically outspoken figures in the soap world. Her longevity in General Hospital is impressive. She has been a part of the show for nearly 29 years, transitioning from a vibrant 40-year-old actress to a well-respected soap veteran nearing 70. Along the way, she has won numerous awards, proving that her talent is undeniable. Yet, her ability to remain on the show despite repeated public outbursts suggests that her career has, so far, been able to withstand the controversy. Fans of Alexis Davis have remained loyal, even when Grahn's off-screen persona has sparked outrage. But could her latest comments finally push the network to take action? Divided opinions, humor, or over the line? Nancy Lee Grahn's recent social media post targeting Donald Trump took things to a new level. In a move that delighted some and horrified others, she posted an image of Elon Musk's son, XAEA12, picking his nose in the Oval Office, accompanied by a sharp caption: "One of Elon's litter is whipping up Trump's midday protein snack. Hope he chokes on it." For her fans, this was just another example of Grahn's unapologetic humor. Many of them, who share her dislike for the former president, found it hilarious. One General Hospital follower wrote, "I was waiting for this to go viral. I'm so thankful for you." Face with tears of joy, another added, "Haha Nancy. You're so funny. Face with tears of joy, you give me so much entertainment with your posts on the daily. It is needed in this time that we are facing raising hands." But not everyone was laughing. Some viewers thought her comment crossed a line, especially since it involved a child. One user criticized Grahn, writing, "Children are innocent, beautiful souls. Leave him out of it." This brings up an important question: should celebrities, especially those with such long-standing careers, be more mindful of how they express their political opinions? Was Grahn simply being witty, or did she go too far? A double standard? How society reacts to public figures. Interestingly, Grahn isn't the first public figure to comment on a child's behavior. When Prince George was caught picking his nose during the 2022 Wimbledon finals, many viewers laughed it off as an innocent, humorous moment. But when Musk's son did the same thing in Trump's office, it was suddenly a point of contention. So, what makes the difference? Is it simply because of the political context? Or do people have different expectations when it comes to children in the public eye? Elon Musk's decision to bring his son to the Oval Office was already seen as controversial by some. While Musk's supporters saw it as normalizing the idea of taking kids to work, others felt that a presidential press conference wasn't the right place for a child. Grahn's comments, while exaggerated for humor, clearly tapped into this debate. Regardless of how one feels about her statement, the situation highlights the ongoing polarization in the media. Some believe public figures should be able to say whatever they want, while others argue that there should be limits, especially when it comes to discussing minors. Will Nancy Lee Grahn face consequences? Now, the big question, will this controversy finally lead to Grahn's exit from General Hospital? She has survived many scandals in the past, but this one is different. It directly involves the political climate, social media outrage, and the reputation of ABC, which has already faced backlash for other politically charged controversies. Frank Valentini and the GH executives might see this as the moment to cut ties. On the other hand, Grahn's fans have been vocal in their support, arguing that firing her would be an attack on free speech. If she does leave, it would mark the end of an era for General Hospital. Alexis Davis is an iconic character, and her departure, whether forced or voluntary, would shake up the show's dynamics. However, it's also possible that Grahn weathers this storm, just as she has in the past. Perhaps she will issue another apology, or maybe ABC will simply wait for the controversy to die down. Either way, this situation serves as a reminder that in the age of social media, one post can ignite a firestorm. Whether you agree with Grahn or not, her words have certainly made an impact. Final thoughts: a career defined by talent and controversy, Nancy Lee Grahn has built a legacy as one of daytime television's most recognizable faces. Her portrayal of Alexis Davis has earned her critical acclaim, fan devotion, and a permanent place in General Hospital history. But at what cost? Her bold personality has both elevated and endangered her career. While some applaud her willingness to speak her mind, others argue that she should be more mindful of how her words affect her career and the show she represents. So, what do you think? Was Grahn's joke funny and harmless, or did she go too far? Should ABC take action, or would firing her be an overreaction? One thing is for sure, whether she stays or goes, Nancy Lee Grahn has once again proven that she is a force to be reckoned with. Next, we're diving into the tangled web of deception, danger, and unexpected alliances that Sasha Gilmore Corbin has found herself in. With a fabricated paternity claim, looming threats, and a dangerous enemy lurking in the shadows, her life is anything but stable. Will her desperate attempt to protect herself only put her in more danger? Let's break it all down. A looming threat: will Sasha become a target once again? Jen Sidwell is a name that has haunted many in Port Charles, and his menacing presence continues to send shockwaves through the lives of those he has crossed. While Lucky Spencer and Dr. Isaiah Gannon have both had tumultuous experiences with Sidwell in the past, it seems that, for now, he has moved on from them. His focus has shifted elsewhere, to Natalia Ramirez, who appears to be his ex-wife, to Sonny Corinthos, and to anyone associated with Sonny's inner circle. With Sidwell setting his sights on powerful figures, Jason Morgan stands out as a prime target. Not only is he Sonny's most trusted ally, but he also managed to outmaneuver Sidwell on his own turf, a humiliation that won't soon be forgotten. But the real concern lies with Sasha. Sidwell has already proven that he has no qualms about using others as pawns in his personal vendettas. Could he see Sasha, now believed to be carrying Jason's child, as a perfect bargaining chip? A second hostage situation would be devastating for Sasha, who has only just begun to reclaim control over her life. But Sidwell's tactics are never predictable. If he truly believes Sasha's baby is Jason's, would he wait until she's more vulnerable, perhaps closer to her due date, before making his move? Given his current dealings with Deputy Mayor Jordan Ashford and Congressman Drew Quartermaine, Sidwell is already entangled in power plays that demand his attention. However, that doesn't mean Sasha is safe. If anything, she may be his next big move. Does Sidwell know the truth? A few months ago, Sasha sought solace in a quiet church, praying for guidance in her tumultuous life. Carrying a married man's child, she was desperate for answers, for some clarity on what her future would hold. What she didn't know then, and may not fully realize now, is that her moment of vulnerability may have been overheard. What if Sidwell was listening to every word of her whispered prayers? What if he already knows the truth? That the baby isn't Jason Morgan's, but Michael Corinthos? That would change everything. It wouldn't just make Sasha a target, it would make her unborn child a prize. Michael's connection to Sonny, his status as a Corinthos heir, and his past reluctance to fully embrace the family's criminal dealings could make this an even more dangerous situation. Sidwell, if aware of the truth, might see this as an opportunity to strike at the very heart of the Corinthos empire. Kidnapping Sasha wouldn't just be about revenge, it would be about leverage. But if he doesn't know yet, that could be the only thing keeping Sasha from immediate danger. For now. A web of lies. Will Sasha's plan backfire? Sasha may have been caught off guard when Cody Bell started the lie that Jason was the father of her child, but now, she's come to see its potential advantages. Her initial reaction was defensive, and rightfully so. But the more she thought about it, the more she realized that this deception could actually work in her favor. By allowing everyone to believe Jason is the father, Sasha has effectively ended all unwanted speculation about her baby's paternity. It shields her from questions, from judgment, and most importantly, from interference. If people think they already know the truth, they won't go digging for it. But there's a deeper reason she's embracing the lie, one she hasn't even admitted to herself yet. She's still holding on to hope that Michael Corinthos will return to her life, that there's still a chance for them to be together. Keeping his involvement a secret protects him in a way, giving him the space to make his own decisions about his future. However, what Sasha hasn't fully considered is the unintended consequences of her plan. Jason posing as the father may protect her from gossip, but it also paints a massive target on her back. Anyone looking to strike at Jason now has an additional weakness to exploit. And if Sidwell catches wind of this supposed connection, he won't hesitate to use it to his advantage. Jason Morgan, a reluctant protector in a dangerous game. Jason Morgan has always been a man of duty, loyalty, and honor. When Sasha told him they had to let people believe he was the father of her baby, he didn't react with anger, but with stunned disbelief. Of all the lies he's had to protect over the years, this one might be the most unexpected. Jason has spent his life navigating the shadows, ensuring that those he cares about remain protected from the dangers of the criminal underworld. But now, he finds himself in an unfamiliar position, protecting Sasha not because she's part of his world, but because she's been dragged into it against her will. For Jason, this isn't just about Sasha. It's about Sonny. It's about the Corinthos family. He knows that deception, no matter how well intended, always comes at a cost. The longer this lie lasts, the more tangled the web becomes. And the bigger the risk that someone will get caught in it. Does Jason see the storm that's coming? Can he keep Sasha safe while maintaining the facade? Or is he about to find himself in the middle of another battle, one that will test his loyalty and force him to make impossible choices? The unpredictable road ahead. Sasha believes she has found a temporary solution to her problem, but in Port Charles, nothing stays secret forever. With Jen Sidwell lurking, Jason's reputation at stake, and the real father of her baby completely unaware of the danger, Sasha may have unknowingly set herself up for even more heartbreak and chaos. As the days go by, the tension is only going to rise. Will Sidwell wait until Sasha's due date to strike? Or will an unexpected move force all the lies to unravel before then? One thing is for certain, Port Charles is about to experience another explosive chapter in its never-ending saga of secrets, deception, and power struggles. Next, we're diving into the drama surrounding Cody Bell. A character who once intrigued General Hospital fans but is now leaving many wondering if his time in Port Charles should come to an end. From reckless behavior to burning bridges, Cody has been on a downward spiral, but is there still hope for redemption? Or is it time to say goodbye? Let's break it all down. Cody Bell, a character at a crossroads. Port Charles has seen its fair share of bad boys, but few have managed to alienate nearly everyone around them as quickly as Cody Bell. His arrival was as dramatic as his current downfall. He literally made a splash, parachuting into the Metro Court pool in June 2022. From there, it seemed like he had the potential to be a dynamic new force in town. However, that potential is rapidly slipping away. Ever since he discovered that Sasha Corbin was his cousin and their romantic relationship came to an abrupt end, Cody has been spiraling in all the wrong ways. His descent back into gambling is bad enough, but it's the sleazy and underhanded moves he's making that are truly giving everyone, both in Port Charles and in the audience, the ick. From spreading a baseless and damaging rumor about Jason Morgan being Sasha's baby's father to betraying Damian Spinelli, Cody's list of questionable choices just keeps growing. And let's not forget his bar fight at Charlie's reopening, where he clashed with Spinelli and Lucky Spencer. It's becoming increasingly difficult to root for him when he seems determined to self-destruct. So, the big question remains, can General Hospital save Cody Bell, or is it time to write him out? Is romance Cody's last chance for redemption? In the wake of his latest poor decisions, Cody has unexpectedly crossed paths with Molly Lansing Davis. With her recent breakup from TJ Ashford, Molly has been in Cody's orbit since the night of his arrest following the fight at Charlie's. Molly, a self-proclaimed good girl and a strict follower of the law as the town's district attorney, seems like an unlikely match for Cody. But therein lies the intrigue. Could she be the one to help redeem him? Could this be the relationship that forces Cody to clean up his act? Cody himself has admitted that his relapse into gambling stemmed from having no reason to be the good guy anymore. Without Sasha in his life as a romantic partner or even a close friend, he seems to have lost his moral compass. But with Molly, things could be different. Unlike Sasha, who is kind and forgiving, Molly is tough. She has high standards and doesn't let people get away with excuses. If Cody wants to be in her life, he would have to prove himself, both to her and to himself. But is redemption really on the table? Or would General Hospital be better off cutting its losses and writing him out of the show? Cody's downward spiral, can he be saved? Cody's situation has reached a breaking point. His reckless choices aren't just hurting him, they're dragging other people down with him. His feud with Drew Quartermaine is another sign that he's walking a fine line between being a flawed hero and a full-fledged villain. The way he's been acting, he's dangerously close to becoming the next town pariah, someone who used to have potential but burned every bridge along the way. If GH has a solid plan to turn Cody back into a decent character, now is the time to act. Fans are running out of patience. They've seen redemption arcs work before. Characters like Franco Baldwin and even Sonny Corinthos himself were once viewed as irredeemable before their storylines evolved. But Cody needs something compelling to push him in the right direction. Could a new career path help? Maybe he finds a calling outside of his reckless lifestyle and actually contributes something to Port Charles. Perhaps an unexpected family connection or a long-lost secret about his past emerges, forcing him to re-evaluate his choices. But if the show has no clear direction for him, then maybe it's time to send Cody packing. Should Cody Bell leave General Hospital? As things stand, Cody Bell's time in Port Charles feels like it's reaching an inevitable conclusion. Either he turns things around, or he faces an exit. The fans are divided. Some still hold out hope that he can be redeemed, while others feel his presence has become unnecessary and even frustrating. If GH does decide to write him out, there are plenty of ways to do it. He could leave town in disgrace, realizing that he has burned too many bridges. He could get caught up in an even bigger scandal that forces him to flee. Or, in true soap opera fashion, he could become an unexpected victim in someone else's storyline, meeting a dramatic and unexpected end. But if Cody does stay, the show needs to give him purpose. Whether it's through a romance with Molly, a shocking revelation about his past, or a drastic redemption arc, something has to change. Because if not, he risks becoming just another wasted character, a promising addition who ultimately fizzled out. What do you think? Should Cody get another shot at redemption, or is it time for General Hospital to let him go? Stay tuned for more GH updates, because in Port Charles, anything can happen.